Phonoscope New Media, creating marketing platforms so the world can find out about you. We create your story with state-of-the-art video editing, studio, graphics, animation, 3D, and we'll develop your strategy. Create eye-catching content while maximizing a targeted delivery. On demand, interactive, creative. That's Phonoscope New Media. Breaking news from the Democratic National Convention in Charlotte. Unable to fill seats for Barack Obama's speech, organizers have decided to move to another, much smaller venue. You see, Obama was supposed to address 70,000 people right here. This is Bank of America Stadium. But come on, finding 70,000 Obama supporters to show up at a certain location at a specific time? That sounds like a job. No wonder they're worried about empty seats. Anyway, the change of venue was announced by DNC chairwoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz.
And one more thing, as you know, the DNC platform was voted on, and we have removed the word God, pushed gay marriage, and we say, you to Israel. So basically, we pissed off people. So the president's speech will now be held at Crazy Bob's Movie House in downtown Charlotte. Cool?
Wow. Hey, if there's any more DNC updates, you'll get them right here on the Sam Malone Network. Welcome to the world of Phonoscope New Media, providing strategy, content, and delivery for clients looking to reach the world through new and innovative platforms. Take a quick look at some of our work. For a free, no-obligation consultation, call today, 713-554-6710. Phonoscope New Media. The liberal news media had to be thrilled with the fact that Category 1 Hurricane Isaac was heading to the Gulf Coast this week. Not because of the possible flooding and damage, but because it gave them a reason to lessen, to shrink their news coverage of the Republican National Convention in Tampa, Florida. I mean, how could they lead the news with those Republicans when there was a storm to cover, everybody? The Obama economy in shambles? Nonsense. Put CNN's Martin Savage outside in some gender-neutral rain gear. Now, I know the graphic says Martin Savage, but come on, that could be Meryl Streep. American exceptionalism down the drain with a president who bows to the Saudis. Why cover that RNC speech, right? Just show video of a person walking in the storm, a cute little yellow rain hat, just kind of walking around. Hello, how are you? Just walk across the shot. That's what America wants to see. Oh, how about future First Lady Ann Romney's touching speech from the convention? The speech about her real-life hardships. Nonsense. Get me video of Al Roker standing outside holding on to another man. You just hang on there, Al. That's right. Put your big, strong man arm around him and hold on. You know, to liberals in the media, Isaac may have flooded some streets, but it surely saved their agenda. I'm Sam Malone. Okay, Al, you can let go. Al, let go of the man, Al. Just, he won't fly away in the wind, Al. Al, just let him go. Al, seriously. Al. Phonoscope New Media is developing compelling strategy creating engaging content while maximizing a targeted delivery. On demand, interactive, creative. That's Phonoscope, new media.
Those of us who begin our labors can only urge upon our successors to realize the measure of their opportunities in this day of electricity.
Why fly the Atlantic? Why climb the highest mountain? Not because they are easy, but because they are
Welcome
hard.
to World Energy Television. I'm Sam Malone.
And I'm Tiffany Halleck.
See, with our policy, that option should have a big "not" right in front of it.
Wind and solar and nuclear and oil and natural gas and coal, and diversifying our energy portfolio. But we have to recognize that this country runs on oil and gas.
At $12 an MCF gas, wind energy made sense. At $2 an MCF gas, it's just sucking air.
The politicians and the bureaucrats I know are not smart enough to make our decisions here at home.
I mean, it's the cheapest form of energy. So let's use it. You know, when we come up, if we come up with something better.
Sam, there are issues with natural gas, just like oil.
Well, what the frack?
Phonoscope New Media is developing compelling strategy, creating engaging content while maximizing a targeted delivery. On demand, interactive, creative. That's Phonoscope New Media.
Mom, Dad, have you heard the news? Phonoscope is coming to West U this summer. Phonoscope, Houston's first and fastest, brings its digital cable and phone service, plus the fastest internet anywhere. 1 gig per house. That's so much high speed, I can study more math, more science, more history than ever. And with all that speed, my mom and dad can work from home 1 day a week. And with Phonoscope, West U will be the first city to have its own Little League channel. You can watch the games at home. Phonoscope, thanks for coming to West University Place. My whole family is looking forward to it.
Get Phonoscope's digital cable talk on their digital phone and get the fastest internet anywhere. Call 713-272-4600 or online phonoscope.com. Phonoscope, at the speed of light.
Hello there. We are here to visit with you about an update from the last time that we visited with you at the end of 2011. You may recall that we said at the time that we were having that session that 2011 had been a groundbreaking year for Buccaneer, and indeed that was the case. Some of the things that we did, just as a quick reminder, we raised over $30 million last year and put that back into the Alaskan campaign in a number of ways.
There's a whole morning rises
The
clear.
sky refiner takes teamwork.
Every time, incidentally, your jokes will kill the yokels. It's teamwork.
I love your hokey vocals, it's teamwork. Like Fred Astaire and Ginger and
Twice as sleek, we'll give them that teamwork.
Your top salesperson is about to close a huge deal, and he wants to share an important document. But the sales manager, he changed that document about 30 minutes ago. Yikes! If only he had Mezio's file sync and share capabilities.
So, are you ready to vote in a Republican primary runoff?
Yeah, I was reading about Louis Guthrie for sheriff.
I think I remember him. He's with the Harris County Sheriff's Department?
No, he's not. He was fired from there in 2009.
The guy who's running for the Harris County Sheriff was fired by the Harris County Sheriff? No way.
Fired?
Fired.
Fired.
Fired. You have to be kidding me.
I'm not kidding. Fired. Done. Toast. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Fired.
Fired?
You're fired.
No, you're fired.
No, you're fired.
Political ad paid for by the Carl Pittman for Harris County Sheriff campaign. Charles T. Fogarty, Treasurer.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Phonoscope presents... Distance learning actually began over 200 years ago. People used the Postal Service to learn valuable skills like writing in shorthand. That was the earliest form of distance learning. In the mid-1800s, the University of London began to offer degrees. And here in America, there was even a distance learning school founded in 1873. Distance learning changed dramatically with the introduction of technology, and in 1957, history was made. History was made. A Houston company called Phonoscope, which already invented the first video conferencing equipment in 1954, brought their innovation and coaxial cable to the classrooms in Galveston, Texas. Now, a teacher was able to utilize the Phonoscope to teach and interact with their students in different classrooms, thereby making the Galveston School District the first in the world to install the Phonoscope and become the model of present-day distance learning. Look at this early plan for connecting the teacher to her students. One teacher was in the Distance Learning Multimedia Center, while as many as 4 remote classes joined in on the lesson. There was even a Phonoscope for homebound students. That way, everybody was able to learn and ask questions. Uniquely positioned cameras were used by the teacher so students could see what she was writing on her specially designed blackboard, all while the teacher could maintain eye-to-eye contact with her students. And notice how the camera here was hooked up to the microscope so that all the students could see the specimen on the slide, listen to the teacher's lesson, and even ask questions. What a giant step forward in teaching science! Today, Phonoscope Fiber interconnects school districts and colleges in Greater Houston across 7 counties. And thanks to Phonoscope's educational innovation, parents who choose to homeschool their children will be happy to know about connecting their homes via distance learning with educators and tutors. Phonoscope, leading the way with modern-day distance learning. Phonoscope, at the speed of light. Phonoscope New Media, creating marketing platforms so the world can find out about you. We create your story with state-of-the-art video editing, studio, graphics, animation, 3D, and we'll develop your strategy. Create eye-catching content while maximizing a targeted delivery. On demand, interactive, creative. That's Phonoscope New Media.
My name is Carl Pittman. I'm not a politician. I'm a native Texan, United States Marine, businessman, and 19-year law enforcement veteran. I'm asking you for your vote in the Republican runoff election for Sheriff of Harris County. Election day is Tuesday, July 31st. I'm committed to public safety, and I will keep an eye on the bottom line. As a Marine, I know losing is not an option for our great nation. Too many have given their lives for us to fail. Remember, the sheriff is the chief elected law enforcement official in your county. I'm Carl Pittman, and I'm counting on your vote July 31st. Thank you. God bless Texas, and God bless America.
Phonoscope New Media is developing compelling strategy, creating engaging content while maximizing a targeted delivery. On demand, interactive, creative. That's Phonoscope New Media.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow.
Welcome to Distance Learning. Distance learning has huge advantages for students around the world, learning from the best without worrying about location, traffic, and weather. Just an internet connection and the desire to learn. Perfect for those with family responsibilities or irregular work schedules. Phonoscope made history with distance learning, the first in the world to bring the Phonoscope to schools in the greater Houston area more than a half a century ago. Here you see an instructor interacting with students, teaching, maintaining eye contact, an expert in the field. Well, today, Phonoscope brings distance learning to the entire world. Go to school, go to college, without ever leaving. Phonoscope, the speed of light.
Hello, fellow patriots. In Indiana, it was Richard Murdoch. In Texas, Ted Cruz. Conservatives, true big C conservatives, are gaining ground in our favorite city, Washington, D.C. The American people are sending reinforcements to the Jim DeMint caucus, that expanding group of ardent constitutionalists and patriots in the United States Senate that adhere to the quaint notion that they work for us, that this is still a government of, by, and for the people, that each member of Congress serves only at the pleasure of their constituents and has a moral obligation to live and fight for the wishes of those same voters and to defend our sacred Constitution. Now, the electorate has increasingly turned their backs on the both laughable and destructive socialist ideology of the Obama administration. And they've revealed what we out here in flyover country have known all along. When the people act, the nation is served. Now, the Tea Party movement has provided a motivation for the average citizen to get informed, to get involved, because the amazing structure built by our founders is still in place, and we are using it one election at a time to set things right in our beloved America. I, for one, can't wait for November. Long live the Republic.
Phonoscope New Media is developing compelling strategy, creating engaging content while maximizing a targeted delivery. On demand, interactive, creative. That's Phonoscope New Media.
Hey Houston, it's Cleverly. Welcome to Houston Restaurant Weeks.
Hi, I'm Sam Malone. Get ready, an opportunity for you to help out one of the great charities of Houston and have a romantic date night with your lovely spouse.
And it all benefits the Houston Food Bank. All the restaurants you see on this website are offering $35 dinners, and they're donating $5 to the Houston Food Bank every time you order one.
So let me see if I get this right. You and your spouse go out to a romantic date at some of these wonderful restaurants. It only costs $35 per person?
Correct.
Tony's?
Yes.
Del Frisco's?
Brennan's.
Crazy. And the Houston Food Bank gets $5?
Yep.
Let's do it.
And they turned that $5 into 15 meals, Sam, for those who are food insecure here in Houston.
I remember last year, Cleverly, you presented that gigantic check to the Houston Food Bank. How much money was that?
$800,000, and that was all donations from our sponsors and the restaurants.
Fantastic. Please help out. Visit the website. You've got an entire month to enjoy these phenomenal restaurants for only $35, and you're helping out the Houston Food Bank.
Exactly. So peruse all the restaurants you see on this website, and happy dining.
See ya. Welcome to the world of Phonoscope, Houston's first and fastest, founded in 1953. Today, Phonoscope has the largest private fiber network in America. Phonoscope provides physicians like you with video conferencing network capabilities. Phonoscope also leads the way in telemedicine, so you can see your patients without them getting out of bed and traveling to your office. We also provide digital cable for commercial and residential use, as well as crystal clear digital phone. And let Phonoscope help you with medical records and data storage. Learn more by visiting phonoscope.com. Phonoscope, at the speed of light. Welcome to Houston, where you're going to spend a lot of time in our traffic. Or you can exit now for Phonoscope Lightwave technology. Let me explain. In 1960, the population of the Houston metropolitan area, according to the U.S. Census, was about 1.3 million people. By 1970, the population grew to almost 2 million. And in 2010, the metro began closing in on 6 million people. Get the picture? You see, all these people moved to our area for jobs, affordable housing, a winning sports team every now and then, and practically all of them brought their cars, driving on our highways to work each day. Millions trying to move around on congested interstates. Now, we could spend billions more to build wider roads, or we could turn to lightwave technology. Imagine people working from home 1 to 2 days a week. So each car is on the road 3 to 4 days a week. Fewer cars on the highways, less congestion, saving billions of dollars of taxpayer money on road expansion projects. Add in the technology of telemedicine, seeing your doctor without leaving your house and avoiding other sick people in the waiting room. Then homeschooling your children with all the resources you need just a click away. You see, this is the future. It's lightwave technology from Phonoscope. To learn more about Phonoscope's advances in lightwave technology, visit our website, phonoscope.com. Phonoscope.com. Phonoscope, at the speed of light. It was a big weekend. Presidential candidate Mitt Romney rocked the country with his pick of Congressman Paul Ryan for vice president on the Republican ticket. And you know what? Millions of dollars poured in during the first 48 hours following that announcement. And that has the Obama campaign very worried. It's getting desperate in the re-elect Barack Hussein Obama camp because money is just not showing up. So they become pretty darn desperate, kind of nervous. Obama's campaign has already held raffles as fundraisers, offering up dinner with Michelle Obama. I love that headgear. There was dinner with George Clooney and trips to the president's birthday party, while now a brand new low has been established by the Democrats, who are tired of looking for change in pillow cushions. If you go to the president's official website, you'll see they're raffling off a chance to play basketball with Barack Hussein Obama. I'm not making it up. This is the actual webpage right here, okay? Look, you could be there. Look at that picture. Ooh. Hey, put me down for $1,000, will you? And here's a picture with a photoshopped crowd. That is so unpresidential. You know, I can only imagine previous Democratic candidates for president wished they had come up with the idea. You know, how about win a tank ride with Michael Dukakis? You could a raffle to dress like a doofus in laboratory gear like John Kerry. Travel around in a private jet to talk about global warming with Al Gore. Heck, even Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton would have loved to offer up a raffle for you to join him and 3 friends for one big giant. Well, he would have raised something, right? I'm Sam Malone. From nothing to breathtaking, Swift & Company, synonymous with the art of premium catering and turnkey event production throughout Texas. For the last 25 years, Swift & Company has been recognized for high-quality cuisine, unique presentation, and impeccable service. They offer expertise and experience in setting the tone for your event. So whether you choose linens, selecting the decor, the entertainment, organizing, climate control, expect excellence. And there's no limit to Swift & Company's creative abilities. Tasty foods prepared from scratch, customized menus for specific events. They make magic. So why not use one company that can provide everything you need for a perfect event? Take your event from nothing to breathtaking. Swift & Company, when you need the best, because your guests expect it. Attention doctors, are you compliant with the government mandate on electronic health records? If not, you're this close to an affordable yet complete turnkey system from Technic, an especially easy to use, fully integrated electronic health record system that helps you manage your clinical operation, significantly reduce expenses, and lets you focus on patient care. Technics is simple yet powerful, from patient applications to billing claims. Technics. Call 800-606-8004 or online technics.net. The Republican establishment has always been busy giving us candidates. In 1996, they gave us Bob Dole. In 2008, the machine said, hey, here's John McCain. And now, the Republican establishment decided on David Dewhurst. We say, enough. It's time to stop the Republican establishment. vote Ted Cruz in the GOP runoff election. Phonoscope New Media, creating marketing platforms so the world can find out about you. We create your story with state-of-the-art video editing, studio, graphics, animation, 3D, and we'll develop your strategy. Create eye-catching content while maximizing a targeted delivery. On demand, interactive, creative. That's Phonoscope New Media. Phonoscope New Media, creating marketing platforms so the world can find out about you. We create your story with state-of-the-art video editing, studio, graphics, animation, 3D, and we'll develop your strategy. Create eye-catching content while maximizing a targeted delivery. On demand, interactive, creative. That's Phonoscope New Media.